Amritsar as supporters of Virus Punjab Day leader Amritpal Singh blocked the Jalandhar-Amritsar National Highway and ghirawed the Ajnala Police Station. The mob brought down barriers and brandished swords and sticks, attacking police officers with zero fear of the law. The protesters demanded the immediate release of Amritpal's supporters and the quashing of an FIR against him. The self-proclaimed Sikh preacher had warned the state government to drop all cases against him or face the consequences. Amritpal Singh has become a symbol of the revival of Khalistan movement. He is on the radar of intelligence agencies and sources say he is being aided by the ISI to destabilize Punjab. But the question remains, where is the iron fist of the law and order machinery of Punjab when radicals threaten the state and the nation? Punjab, remember, has experienced the terror of Khalistan in the past. Isn't a swift crackdown on such elements the need of the hour?
मैं 4 दिन का टाइम दिता बहुत सिंह वाली स्टेज तो इन्होंने लगता सी भी असीं कुछ करन जोगे नहीं। मैं हुण वार्निंग दिना अद्धे घंटे या घंटे दे विच परचा ना कैंसल होया जो कुछ होऊगा ओहदा जिम्मेवार प्रशासन।
And joining me first on the show with a breaking news is a reporter. But first, let me tell you what exactly is the piece of breaking news. After reports suggested that Amritpal's aid will be released by the Punjab police, the Chief Minister's office has denied the report, saying no release has been ordered. Manoj Rathi is joining me on the phone line. The Chief Minister's office is really not in a position to quash an FIR. There has to be a legal process that has to be followed here, Manoj. मनोज, अगर आप सुन सकते हैं। मनोज, इफ यू कैन हियर मी।
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी।
मनोज, मेरा सवाल ये है कि चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफिस कोई भी क्वॉशिंग ऑफ FIR का ऑर्डर कैसे दे सकती है? वो उनके जुरिस्डिक्शन से बाहर है, ये कोर्ट की जिम्मेदारी होती है।
देखिए, इसमें अब कई चीजें हैं, कई क्वेश्चंस हैं। जो भी आज बवाल हुआ, जो भी वहां पर हाई ड्रामा देखने को मिला कि किस तरह से मॉब ने पहले बैरिकेडिंग वहां पर तोड़े और उसके बाद सीधा पुलिस स्टेशन। एक पुलिस स्टेशन जो जुडिक्शन होती है उसमें कई चीजें होती हैं, कई वहां माल खाना होता है, कई रिकॉर्ड्स होते हैं, कई चीजें वहां पर होती हैं, सेंसिटिव चीजें होती हैं, पुलिस का कई रिकॉर्ड होते हैं। लेकिन आज वहां पर अचानक अंदर उनका मॉब घुसता है और पूरा जो घेराव करता है पुलिस स्टेशन का, पुलिस स्टेशन के अंदर जाके भी घेराव करने की कोशिश करता है। तो कहीं ना कहीं लॉ एंड ऑर्डर आखिर कैसा है वो दिखा, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को किस तरह से मेंटेन किया जा सके। लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बहुत जो है वो ध्यान रखने की बात है और बार बार पुलिस ऑफिसर, सीनियर ऑफिसर भी ये कहते रहे कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को कोशिश किया जा रहा है कि मेंटेन रखे, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर ब्रेक ना करें। लेकिन सारा जो तस्वीरें सभी ने देखी कि किस तरह से आज काफी हंगामा हुआ, काफी वहां पर मॉब इकट्ठा हुआ, किस तरह से उन्होंने सीधा सीधा पुलिस को चैलेंज किया, सीधा सीधा पुलिस को चुनौती भी दी कि आधे एक घंटे में अगर जो FIR अगर वो रद्द नहीं की गई तो उसका जिम्मेदार जो है वो प्रशासन होगा, उसका जिम्मेदार पुलिस होगी। हालांकि पुलिस अधिकारी जो सीनियर ऑफिसर वहां पहुंचे थे उन्होंने बातचीत की और उन्होंने जो स्पेशल इन्वेस्टिगेशन टीम की बात कही है कि SIT जो है वो बना दी गई है और जो उन्होंने कहा है अमृतपाल उनके सपोर्टर्स ने कि जो तूफान जो उनका साथी अरेस्ट किया गया है वो उस जगह पर मौजूद ही नहीं था जहां से उसको बोला गया है। ये सारी चीजें अमृतपाल और उनके सपोर्टर की तरफ से की गई है और पुलिस ने उनको जो आश्वासन दिया है कि एक स्पेशल इन्वेस्टिगेशन टीम बनाई गई और उसमें जो है वो पूरी चेकिंग की जाएगी। लेकिन सवाल यहाँ पर कहीं है कि आखिर जो क्वेश्चन की बात हो रही है यानी FIR रद्द की बात हो रही है वो हाई कोर्ट की यानी कि वो कोर्ट की जो प्रोसेस होता है, पूरा प्रोसेस जो होता है वो प्रोटोकॉल के हिसाब से होता है। तो आखिर किस तरह की चीजें होंगी, क्योंकि इन्होंने साफ तौर पे कहा है कि हम पुलिस स्टेशन तो खाली कर देते हैं, लेकिन बिल्कुल साथ में जो गुरुद्वारा साहिब है वहां पर हम रहेंगे, वहां पर हम जो है अपना रखेंगे जब तक ये FIR रद्द नहीं होती और हमारे साथी को नहीं छोड़ दिया जाता, जब तक हमारा जो धरना है, प्रदर्शन है या प्रोटेस्ट है वो जो है वो पूरा नहीं हो।
Thank you, Manoj. Let me bring in my guests. Maninder Singh Sirsa is BJP spokesperson, is joining me. Ikram Sandhu is a Congress spokesperson. Irshad Trivedi is political analyst. Yashwardhan Azad, former IPS officer, continues to be with us. We were hoping that Aam Aadmi Party will join, but they refused to come on this issue. Irshad Trivedi, this man has been challenging the law and order and openly issuing threats. Why hasn't he been arrested? Is he bigger than the law of the land?
First of all, whatever happened, that is a very, very delicate situation where Punjab police handled tactfully. Thing is that it was never a case of any Khalistan things or anything. It was just a matter of one kidnapping where one person was held and police was anyhow releasing him. And suddenly some more than 300-400 people they rushed into police station, and police they were actually misled by someone, and police did a very
you
good
seem
job
to be
that
justifying the mob action. It's shameful that a statement of that nature is made by the police commissioner, where he is giving the hint that the FIR be withdrawn. In what capacity can it be withdrawn? My question is, if Amritpal's name, Maninder Singh Sirsa, is there in the FIR, then why should his supporters be hounded? Why not follow the process and detain this man?
First of all, I must apprise you that police has given a commitment to the people who were there that they will immediately file a discharge report in the court. Though the CM office is in denial mode, but that is not true. The CM office is lying here. They have made a commitment. And for what reason the commitment has been made? See, we need to understand, Maria, what is the issue and what is the case. If you see my tweets around 10 months, 8 months back, when the Aam Aadmi Party formed a government in Punjab, and this kind of things were rising there in Punjab, this was the first time I said this is the same modus operandi which Congress used in 1980s. पर्पस क्या है? किसी तरीके से पंजाब को वायलेंस को फ्लेयर अप किया जाए, फिर एक मसीहा बनकर इनको मारा जाए, पूरे देश को बताया जाए कि देखिए हमने पंजाब में आतंकवाद खत्म कर दिया, खुद आतंकवाद नाम दिया जाए उसको, सिखों को बदनाम किया जाए, उनको मरवाया जाए, तो और फिर मसीहा बनकर देश में वोट मांगी जाए, जो कांग्रेस ने 1980s में किया था। क्या आप मारिया ये मान सकते हैं कि ये संभव है पंजाब पुलिस के होते कि कोई इस तरह की जो आज आप टीवी पे स्क्रीन पर देख रहे हैं, पंजाब पुलिस को कल ये बता दिया गया था कि इस तरह का एक्शन होगा, उसके बावजूद पंजाब पुलिस ने किसी को राउंड अप नहीं किया, पंजाब पुलिस ने किसी को हाउस अरेस्ट के लिए नहीं किया, पंजाब पुलिस ने किसी को घरों में रोकने की कोशिश नहीं की। उन लोगों ने खुद इनको जमावड़े को इकट्ठा होने दिया, फ्लेयर अप हो, वायलेंस फ्लेयर अप हो। ये देखिए अरविंद केजरीवाल आग से खेल रहे हैं। वो दिल्ली में बैठकर एक रिमोट कंट्रोल से पंजाब की गवर्नमेंट चला रहे हैं। उनका पर्पस क्या है? उनका सिंपल पर्पस है, वो 1980s में जो कांग्रेस ने किया था उसी मॉडल को पंजाब में दोबारा लाना चाहते हैं। इसी तरह से वायलेंस कराएंगे, फिर इनके लिए इनको मारकर देश में मसीहा बनेंगे। हजारों सिखों ने 1980 के दशक में अपनी जानें गंवाई और वही वो दोबारा करने जा रहे हैं। वरना पंजाब पुलिस सक्षम है ऐसी सिचुएशंस को हैंडल करने के लिए। पंजाब पुलिस के पास एप्रोप्रिएट एक्सपीरियंस है और वो सारा इन चीजों को हैंडल करना जानते हैं। इससे बेटर, इससे वर्स्ट सिचुएशन को भी हैंडल करना जानते हैं। लेकिन जानबूझकर अरविंद केजरीवाल पंजाब में आग लगा रहे हैं, आग बुझाने के नाम पर देश में मसीहा बनकर चुनाव लड़ना चाहते हैं। सिंपल फार्मूला, इसमें कोई बहुत लंबी चौड़ी चीज नहीं है। आप 1980 का कांग्रेस का डिजाइन देख लीजिए, वही मोडस ऑपरेंडी है, वही डिजाइन है, बस नया आदमी है कि आप
this is something that was waiting to happen. Much before the Aam Aadmi Party took charge, there were enough hints that something was this waiting to happen. I mean, shouldn't the administration there have understood that if someone who is a pro-Khalistan propagator, Amritpal Singh, he's someone who has spoken openly about Khalistan movement, that he has only recently issued threats against the Home Minister. He and his supporters are organizing this massive gathering. It will lead to a situation of this nature. ये आंख से खेलने की बात है, क्लियरली है. जिम्मेदार आप भी होंगे इकराम जी.
Good evening, Maria, and a very warm good evening to all my co-panelists and the audience which is watching. So I'll just take it in two parts. Mr. Maninderjeet Singh Sirsa went about around 35 years back and put all the blame on Congress. So let me remind him that for a long period, he was with the Akalis. And it was the Akalis who came up with the Dharam Yudh Morcha, the Anandpur Sahib resolution, where they said they do not believe in the Constitution of India. And Mr. Sirsa used to bear allegiance to that party. So it is very fresh on his and rich on his part to be lecturing now Congress for all that went wrong in the 80s. What went wrong in the 80s is a legacy from which we have to learn. And let us not put blame on each other, because if you put a mark on me, I can put 10 back on you for your erstwhile party and what all they did during the time of militancy. So let us leave it at that. Let sleeping dogs sleep. Otherwise, there's a lot to talk about it, and we can have a whole discussion on that. Now, coming to the present scenario of what's happening in Punjab today. Now, this is something which is just incompetence. Incompetence of the current government, which really doesn't know, the left hand doesn't know what the right is doing. And it is so comic. And, when something becomes so comic, it actually becomes tragic. So the senior superintendent of police is saying, Mr. Satinder Singh, that we will file a discharge, report before the court tomorrow, and we'll leave this guy, while the CMO is saying something completely different. And mind you, the CM is the Home Minister of the state. So it is the Home Minister come CM on a totally different tangent from what the top cop in this district is saying. So you can just understand with incompetence and total anarchy running amok in Punjab, this is something which has to happen.
Azad, incompetence, anarchy, all these may be milder words because we are looking at a border state.
Absolutely.
And the kind of words that have been issued said by this pro-Khalistan movement supporter, Amritpal Singh, it's a breach and a threat to national security.
Absolutely. And that's what
Yashwardhan Azad.
Amritpal Singh.
Maria, what has happened is a complete, failure of the state administration. And what has happened is also something very, very serious, considering that Punjab is a border state.
Yes, that's right.
Amritpal Singh, his antecedents are well known. His activities are well known. You've already talked about it. There are also reports about getting funding from across. But the serious part is the muddling of the state administration on an important issue like this. If the highway is blocked, after an announcement which has been made and an open movement advanced with threatening moves armed with swords and other things towards the police station, and police acts with restraint, what is the meaning of restraint? And I've heard things like police manage it in a very, very restrained manner. If the law and order is outsourced virtually to people from outside and you're not trying to do anything because of some kind of vote or sympathy, then I think very soon things would be repeated in Punjab, which we are really...
We certainly hope it's not, Yashwardhan Azad. Ishant Trivedi, those were your words in support of the cops on ground. There is a mobilization of this nature that has happened. Those who gathered there came with swords.
How can you say that
came
it's a
with
swords?
Came with swords. Listen to me. Let me finish my question, please. Let me finish my question, Mr. Trivedi. They came with swords. Are you saying that the police is so incompetent that they did not know that they came with swords?
I'm just telling that police force managed very tactfully, because to kill innocent people, to shoot innocent people or if they are led or misled by someone particular person, police is supposed to shoot innocent people.
No, who is saying that police is supposed to be shooting them? ये हुई क्यों? ये हुआ क्यों?
जलती आग में हाथ सेकना, that is what BJP and Congress are doing, because it is a creation of it's a failure of their governance, which was this Punjab and Khalistan issue, which was created by Congress, managed by BJP, and now they are blaming Aam Aadmi Party current government. So my question to both of them, if they have not managed tactfully, this has not happened. I mean, this Aam Aadmi Party and Punjab people should not suffer because of these things. And because, I mean, Bharatiya Janata Party, this Akali part and Congress, they very mismanaged this particular segment. They mismanaged this Khalistan things. That is why this is which right now we are seeing and we are debating.
I have just enough time for Maninder Singh Sirsa.
Can I answer to this?
Moosewala murder, the situation overall seems to be worsening. Is it time for the centre to intervene? It's a border state.
So definitely centre is monitoring the situation, but one needs to understand there is an elected government, and the elected government with the 92 MLAs is elected by the people of Punjab. They have all law and order in their hand and they should work. But the problem here is that they have manipulated the system in such a way they actually want this to happen in Punjab. Arvind Kejriwal is closely monitoring the situation, and in fact he is trying to make it possible, flare up as much as possible, because as I told you, he wants to be a messiah as Congress did in 1980s. It's the same modus operandi, same, nothing has changed, and it's the same design conspiracy. Now the only thing is that the change is now there used to be Indira Gandhi and now this is Arvind Kejriwal. So in the place of Indira Gandhi, this is Arvind Kejriwal. Nothing else has changed. This all has been the situation which could be very easily controlled, has been aggravated by a design created by Aam Aadmi Party, by Arvind Kejriwal. So ये नया नहीं है, आप समझे। पंजाब 1990 के दशक में बहुत बुरी तरह से झुलसा आग में, पंजाब ने अपने आप को उसमें से बाहर निकाल लिया। पंजाब में अपने भाई परिवार में अपने आप को हिंदू, सिख, मुसलमान, ईसाइयों को मिलकर जीना सीख लिया। आम आदमी पार्टी पंजाब में जब से आई है, दोबारा 1980 का दशक अचानक कैसे आ गया, मुझे बताएं। पिछले 30 साल में तो नहीं आया। देखिए, 2 सरकारों में एक पहले कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह सीएम रहे आतंकवाद के बाद, फिर 10 साल तक प्रकाश सिंह बादल रहे, फिर कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह रहे। अभी 25 साल बाद अचानक से ऐसा क्या हुआ कि दोबारा से वो सारी चीजें वापस आ गई।
सही सवाल आप पूछ रहे हैं मनिंदर सिंह सिरसा जी। आई एम होपिंग दैट आम आदमी पार्टी will be responding to it. Thank you so much for your time, Irshan Trivedi, Yashwardhan Azad, Ikram Sandhu and Maninder Singh Sirsa. We are slipping into a short break. Up next, British broadcaster Narinder Kaur went viral on